This travel power strip is 26 bucks on Amazon. It is pretty cool. It is 2.5 inches wide by 5 inches long and about 1.75 inches tall, or 2 inches tall if you include the plug. There are 4 2-prong plugs, which can only be accessed when it is fully unwrapped, of course. 2, 4, and 2 3-prong plugs here. There's 2 USB ports and 1 USB-C port. I like the fact that this plug is flat, and it's also angled so that if you plug it into the top plug on a typical outlet, this cord will go off to the side. I think that's a great piece of forethought on the part of the designer. I like the way the plugs are spaced on the device, because I find when I'm plugging in adapters and things that often there just isn't enough room between the outlets, but this one you could easily get a big fat adapter in there and it would work. The only thing is, if you had an adapter that was shaped the long way like this and you didn't want to use your 3 prongs, the fact that these plugs over here are recessed could possibly create an issue, but I doubt that's really going to be a problem for most people. I like it that it comes with this attached rubber band, which is very sturdy and hooked in here, so not going to be easy to lose that. But even if you don't use that rubber band, the cord does stay in place once it's wrapped up and plugged in. I like the fact that it has rubber feet on the bottom, because that way when it's sitting on a surface like this that's pretty slick, it doesn't easily slide around. The cord is actually 4 feet and somewhere between 8 and 9 inches, depending on whether you count the plug itself or not. It's not the full 5 feet as claimed. Pretty easy to wrap this back up. And as you can see, even without the rubber band on there, the cord isn't going anywhere. Yes, it is smaller than a cell phone, like the product posting says, but it is, of course, a bunch thicker than a typical cell phone. Here's my cell phone. So, much smaller, but, of course, thicker. I can't really comment on some of the features like overload, overcurrent, overvoltage, short circuit, or overheat protection, because I'm just not that knowledgeable about what those things even are. The quality of the plastic seems comparable to other power strips and surge protectors I own, and I used it to charge my cell phone, just using a cable from the USB to my phone, and it seemed to charge it just fine. And I've also tried the plug, which works. So this will be great. I do travel a bit, and I'm looking forward to being able to take this and I like to have a power strip instead of a long one with an unwieldy cord on it.